The Delta State local government election, which took place on July 13, 2024, was alleged to have been characterized by all forms of irregularities, such as snatching of election materials, holding the officials of Delta State Independent Electoral Commission hostage, fighting and disrupting voting exercise in some polling units and wards across the state under the watch eye of some security agents. This was revealed to Delegate TV by the chairmanship flag bearer of the Labour Party in Oshimili South local government area, Obushi Kanayo Osakwe, who alleged that there was no election in his local government area.
I'm Obushi Osakwe Kanayo. I'm the flag bearer of Labour Party in today's election. This is not an election. I had thought that the governor, His Excellency Boriwori, would have maintained his pledge to allow the election to be free and fair. The election was, in fact, there was no election. It was full of irregularities. In most centers of voting, there was no materials. In Oduke, in Ward 10, Ward 11, in Ward 5, which is my ward, one Tejudin Isichi is the principal leader of the thugs that hijacked the voting material. I chased him with my vehicle. He ran to government house. They turned us back to go and return the materials to Abuato. He ran to Banana Road. The police stopped us there and discharged all the voting materials. We still returned it to the police van and carried it to the polling station at Abuato. At Abuato, it was fighting. The PDP did not allow the Labour Party people to vote. They chased our agents away. At St. Bridges, it was the same thing. They were all there. If you say you are voting, they will ask you which party you are voting for. If you refuse to disclose, they will not allow you. So in fact, there was no election. At Kabul, I was there. In my presence, they were shooting. They were shooting in the air. They know me now. I came down and say, why are you shooting? They say, let me come now. I said, look at me now. They say they will not allow us. That I'm stubborn. That I want to prove to the governor that I'm stubborn. That this is a PDP state. I say, this is my state, and I have the right to contest. They say you write results. Why not allow free and fair election and then go and write your results? Why trying to hijack? Why are you carrying ballot boxes, fighting, beating people? You would have allowed a free and fair atmosphere. So that was what happened. In fact, there was no election at all. Our agents were all chased out. In fact, nothing happened. No, maybe they will go and write result now and forge signatures of agents virtually in all the wards, except, let me say, Umueze, Ward 4. Ward 4 was peaceful. People voted from there in that ward. Umueze, I don't know what happened later, but my people who went there, even my PA was there. He's from Ward 4. There was no harassment. That is the word of PDP chairman, Nado Kunji. In fairness to him, there was no fighting there. People who went there voted peacefully. But I don't know the level of thumbprinting.
Speaking further, Obushi Kanayo said there was no need to report the observed irregularity to the relevant authority because it was a collaborative decision.
Well, I have not done that. I'm not used to reporting to police because Nigeria is a corrupt place. The police was there. The policemen detailed to these police booths were there while all these things were happening. And the police kept quiet. If I go there, the police quiet. They will fighting, beating people. Put here, don't go here. If you know you're not voting for PDP, push him out. They'll start beating the person. And the police was there. So what will I do? I complain to the people that aided and abetted cheating, fighting, and disruption of election. You know, fact, I'm tired. I was, hey man, I thought that Asaba and we are a bit of civilized and that we were able to do something in a decent manner. Even DSIEC did not send the right officers, the supervisors, the POs, and what those things they call it. They will send one person, and the boss will hold the girl, maybe a girl or a small boy, to ransom. And they will be top printing, even in the presence of the police and the officer. Man, it was an eyesore. To the government, it's a shameful act, and the whole thing was in shambles. The governor did not do well. Maybe he still wanted, just like what is happening in Nigeria. DSIEC is a criminal organization. It was otherwise. You can't be governor. You want this, you want that, everything. The Nigerian constitution is not a constitution for the people. It's a constitution for criminals and maybe the former military government and their cliques and stooges in government to continue to perpetrate evil in Nigeria. It's most unfair. And it's pathetic that at this age, such things continue to happen. And the police will be there. They will be beating people, chasing people away. Okay, what is the reason for police coming to protect the citizens or be in an election to make sure that the election is free and fair? Oh man, my advice is that we won't lose hope. This is our country. We came out. My people were ready to vote. They were not sure of themselves. That was why they started fighting and beating people up. They knew they would lose. Because people are tired of PDP, APC, and all this old stuff. We want a new Nigeria. We want a new, Nigeria. We want a new set of people. When a group of people continue to rule, they're here, they're there, they are now used to, intimidating, subjugation, and all that, because they still want to maintain.
The Labour Party chairmanship candidate in Oshimili South local government area, Ogbushi Osakwe Kanayo, appealed to President Bola Tinubu to empower the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct all local government elections in Nigeria as a means to water down the influence of the state governors on local government affairs. Augustus Oche Ifene, Delegate TV, Asaba, Delta State.